7:29. Well,
I got 7:30.
now I do. So, this meeting should start at 7:30. So I don't have a gavel, but this meeting is called to order, and we have. If you don't have an agenda, there's an agenda back on the table back there. First order of business is the Pledge of Allegiance to the flag. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Next order of business is to select a moderator for this meeting.
I move we select James Young as moderator.
It has been moved that James Young be moderator. Is there a second? Who's second?
Oh, dear.
I need someone else. Well, okay. Moved in second. Are there any other nominations? Are there any other nominations? Are there any other nominations for moderator? Okay, nomination will close. Just for sake, let's all those in favor of James Young being moderator, I will know you by raising your hand. Okay, it's unanimous. We do have, if you want, you do have a microphone or a podium if you want to.
Thank you. Can
I'm
everybody
going to take a seat.
Okay. Can everybody hear me? Mr. Graf, am I coming through on the mic?
Well, first of all, one additional thing must do, swear you in. Raise your right hand. State your name.
James Young.
Do solemnly swear
Do solemnly swear
that I will faithfully and impartially discharge
that I will faithfully and impartially discharge
the duties of moderator
the duties of moderator
at this Monee Township meeting
at this Monee Township meeting
to the best of your ability.
to the best of my ability.
All right. I want you to sign it. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Can everyone hear me very well? Okay, good. I'm assuming everyone has an agenda. Anyone without the agenda? Okay, good. There's an announcement on the agenda, the next order of business. The next annual meeting will be April 10th, 2018. I'll accept the motion from the floor to set the time for this annual meeting on April 10th, 2018.
I move we set the time for 7:30 p.m.
It has been moved that we set the time for the next annual meeting on April 10th, 2018 at 7:30 p.m. Is there a second? Been seconded by Mr. Burgess. It has been moved and seconded by Mr. Burgess. Are there any objections? All those in favor, let it be known by raising your hand. Opposed? Same sign. Good, motion carried. Allow me at this time to introduce all the Monee Township officials that is present. Of course, Donna Detmer, our supervisor, is present. Dave Dolch, our highway commissioner. Sandra Hurd, our assessor. Of course, we've got Bobby Lathan, our clerk. And we have trustees, Terry Bowles and Deborah Burgess in the audience, including myself. And we also have our board attorney, Joseph Newell, is present, and our administrative executive secretary back there, Willa Simmons. At this time, we'll hear from our supervisor in terms of her overview of Monee Township.
I'm going to try to leave the mic there. Can you all hear me? Good. Okay. 2016-17 was another good year for the township. We continued to serve our township residents in many ways, and we continue to stay within the black financially by doing so. Monee Township does a lot with very little. Last year we received only $533,000 in property taxes into the general town fund, yet we were able to sustain all ongoing programs and the assessor's office, plus pay for all the official salaries. Monee Township gives you a big bang for your buck. We have a senior committee. We have a senior committee that holds 5 or 6 events every year. It's free to residents 65 years of age and over. We have great entertainment they bring in, and then they play bingo after that, after they've had a lunch. This is all free to everybody, as I said, they have to be township residents and 65 and over. And we have some lovely parties and some great entertainment. And then once a year, this last year we were at the Green Garden Country Club for a nice seasonal Christmas brunch. So it was really great for that. We have a youth committee. Our youth committee right now has a family gym night at GSU pool complex. They can play basketball, volleyball, exercise, swimming pool, board games, and other activities. And that finally resumed in the 1st of March here this year. It had been without the program before that because of the state budget problems that GSU had no money, and besides going into a 4-year college, they were having problems offering us the space. But we are back again, so we do rent it out from 5 to 9 on Sunday nights, and we'll do that through May 14th. And that fee, there's a one-time sign-up fee. We give you a card of $5, and after you've paid that, then you're good for every year on. The rest of that year or the next year and whenever. So we do need volunteers. Maurice Brown is a trustee who's not here tonight. He is our chairperson of that, and he has been helped a lot in the past with James Young, our moderator, and then our administrator. Willa Simmons helps out a lot, and then also we look for volunteers. Our volunteers do have to be vetted because they are working with children. So, but we are looking for volunteers. So if anybody would like to volunteer, just let Willa, our administrator, know. We have a wheel ride program, busing through PACE system through the program set up by Will County for transportation within the eastern part of Will County. Is offered to seniors 60 and older to help with transportation to medical appointments and shopping once a week, and to the disabled of all ages with transportation to local colleges, jobs, medical appointments. This is a very costly program. It costs us approximately $40 per ride each way. Will County does have a grant with the RTA to pay half of some rides, and they also have a grant with the area aging, which pays 85% of some rides, depending on what the rides are for and where they're going. This has proven to be a much needed program within our township. It gives our seniors who are homebound at least a chance to get out and go some places because they are disabled buses if anybody has wheelchairs or anything. We do feel it's important. It's a costly program for us, but our board feels that this is a very important service to our residents. We have a newsletter that goes out 3 times a year. We try to just basically put in there township business. If we have room, we might put in things that are going around in the area between Monee and University Park and Park Forest, but usually we don't have too much room. It costs us under $10,000 a year to do this newspaper 3 times a year, so we figure it's a very efficient way of communicating with people. We have a website. Our office administrator, Willa Simmons, keeps it up to date. You will find agendas posted and approved minutes of past meetings. We have a calendar section and have many links to help you reach other sites, and you should check it out. We continue our outreach programs for people who have financial needs. General assistance, emergency assistance, a food pantry. The LIHEAP program, which helps with utility assistance, sends in an agent here once a month to our facility to meet with clients who need help. Our Santa Sac program helped 106 families in December. We gave out food baskets to all, along with 450 gifts for children. And, well, that was just for children that were the age of 0 to 12. Plus we gave many more gifts to over 12 and all the adults that signed up. Our Easter basket, and also at Thanksgiving, we gave a Thanksgiving basket, food basket, to 90 families. Our Easter basket program was picked up this year, and we had, I think, 25 or 26 really beautifully decorated baskets that Willa worked on, and she did have a volunteer that came in. That actually, every year I say, I want one of those because they are so pretty. And but that's one of the things we do. We also have a back-to-school program in the fall, and last year 97 children received supplies to help with their school. We cannot thank our residents enough for all their generosity, donations of money and food throughout the year. These donations help keep all our programs going. And a special thanks to our Highway Commissioner, David Deutsch, and his crew for all their help. They pick up food donations from schools and also pick up toys for Tots and Joliet, and they're always there helping when we need them. Couldn't do it without you, David. I want you to stand up so everybody sees you. This is our Township Administrator, Willa Simmons in the back in the red. Willa runs our township. I'm, a supervisor, but I'm part-time. She's there all the time, and she is, we just have to have a big thank goes to Willa for her continued leadership. She does it all without getting frustrating, and she's always wonderful to people. And she's got the patience of a saint, I must tell you that. On days she's gone, then Shirley Lathan helps keep the township open, and Shirley is also in the back there. Shirley, raise your hand and wave. And she is our person that when Willa takes a couple days off here and there. What?
Shirley?
I want to thank you all for coming tonight, and I look forward to seeing you the rest of what should be another good year, as our entire board was just re-elected on April 4th for another 4-year term. We will continue to work hard for Monee Township. Right now I'm going to invite Sandra Hurd, our assessor, to come up, and she will tell you about the programs that she offers in her department.
Assessor for Monee Township. If any of you probably have already been to my office and got some assistance. Of course, the township includes Will County portion of Park Forest, University Park, and Monee, and our office has made considerable strides in updating and maintaining property record, automated property record card system that's available where data can be achieved or retrieved physically from our office or from the Monee Assessor's website. We also provide updates to the Will County Assessor's website, again, where information about Monee Township properties can be obtained. And it has been challenging, but I feel that we've been standing up to the task for being responsible for maintaining and updating all of the databases, the website, and doing data collection and analysis and reporting. We do that pretty much daily, weekly, monthly, and yearly. We maintain our current systems and equipments that ensure proper data collection and reporting. We have capable and competent employees that work part-time for the office. We also work with some consultants who may help us with the database, the technical support, system installation, and so forth, and web updates. some of the programs that we have started since we've been in there, and this is like going on our third term. We have a very successful summer college student program where we do have students from the community come and get some work experience, but they also help us out a lot, because most of them bring expertise that, you know, that's kind of really, you know, exceptional for their abilities, and it gives them work experience. We also have had several retired. We currently have a few retired people who come out that have their experience from being in whatever industry that they worked in, education, engineering, and so forth. So we're very productive in providing, you know, service to the residents. We do have a new program that we started, the Employee Appreciation Program. This is where we honor our outstanding contributions from the employees. We also get feedback from our residents when they come in. We have them fill out surveys, or they may give us a verbal, you know, comment, or they also sometimes have criticisms too. But we are encouraged to, you know, go forward educationally with everyone that works there, especially the assessor. Recently, I did complete continuing education that was required for running for assessor, as well as I had this past fiscal year received a master's in business administration, which has helped me in managing activities in the assessor's office, as well as I plan to use it to extend and empower business owners in the community. Basically, we're assisting residents on a daily basis. We're listening, we're hearing whatever suggestions that may be brought to us. We're constantly thinking about customer satisfaction and employee satisfaction. We thank you for re-election and being able to serve you again for another 4 years.
Thank you, Supervisor Detborn and Assessor Hurd. Despite everything the assessor said, I just want to add a couple of things. Monee Township has supported an academic tutoring program over the summer for children within the Monee Township geographical area. There were students at Creek Monee School District 201U within the elementary school and between the grades of 3 through 8. In addition to that, we have also funded a lot of the sports program, baseball, football, and if I'm not mistaken, track. So I just want to bring that to your attention also. Next on our agenda, we have a report from our Highway Commissioner, David Dolch, and he will be followed by our clerk, who will present the Supervisor's Financial Report.
For a lot of you people, you're going to be lost on these roads. My job is to take care of the township roads. I have nothing to do with the municipalities. I get phone calls all the time from people that live in the municipality or in a incorporated area. I have nothing to do with that. So I've got roads that are rural, out in the areas of Monee Township. I have 2 employees working for me, Brian Roten and Paul Zorro. This winter has been different. The snow that was supposed to come didn't show, so I'm sure glad we had to go pick up toys and get food, so I keep the guys busy. But that's an honor for me to do that. The roads that we paved last year in 2016 were Whispering Hill, Whispering Creek. They're out west of here. They run past the Methodist church out there. We also did Harlem, from Monee, Manhattan to Raleigh, and Ridgeland from Pauling to Creek Monee. That's out east of town. This year, I'm going to try to do, or I plan on doing, Ridgeland again, from Pauling Road to Offner, Some of you may be familiar with that, because that goes past the reservoir, forest preserve out there. I'm also gonna do Kirsten between Pauling and Offner. Ridgeland again, way up north by Stager Road. We got about 2,500 feet of road there that's ours. Gets a lot of truck traffic going down to the new Stunkel Road. I share that road with University Park. I do have a $90,000 TARP grant for that, which I'm looking into. Going to meet with University Park and see if there's something we can do with that. I'm also going to have the bridge out here on Pauling Road. That's the one that goes over 50, goes over the railroad. We're going to have to do some repairs on that. It's not dangerous. In fact, it's such a good shape it doesn't qualify for any federal or state funding. But there are some things that, few little issues there that should be worked on. We also got culvert replacements to do on the various township roads and driveways. And I've also got this negotiating with Aqua. Some of you may have heard about that. It's a 24-inch water line coming up from Mantino, going up to University Park. They got a narrow right-of-way to go through, so they got to go down Egyptian Trail from Watson's Cutoff to Timber Lane. That's going to all be repaved. They're going to put the pipe right down to one lane of the road. So we're still negotiating with that. They just went out there and did some borings to see how much asphalt they got to really put in there. I want the whole thing done. So we're still negotiating on that. And I've also got Timber Lane East. I got to do some, that's a road we took over like 2 years already. I got to get some trees removed, and I got to continue to haul and spread gravel on that. Hopefully I can do the year next, repave that, or pave it for the first time. And that's about it.
Attached to your agenda, there's copies of the supervisor's financial reports. So at this time, we can kind of review those. I would not go through them, so you can take a moment to look at those. Discussions.
I just have one question or comment. I noticed that the ending balance this year exceeds the previous ending balance or beginning balance of about close to 30,000. So I just wanted to know if someone wanted to, expound upon where that may be coming from or what attributes to that.
Well, it means we're saving. We're saving money because of, we didn't expend as much as we thought we'd spend. And then also, we paid off the building this last October. And so some of the monies that we probably had put in there were not expended as much as, so that's why you have, and it's good because we do need to start building up. We don't have, that isn't, 195,000 isn't much of a surplus, and we really need to have a good year or two surplus. And so we'll, so we're kind of working on it now that we're not paying for the building. With our budgets that we have, we're just going to be spending less, I think. And I think that what's going to happen is that we'll start seeing an increase every year for a while.
Okay, are there any more questions in regards to the budget? Okay, according to our agenda, at this time, we can open up the floor to any comments from the electors.
Okay, but I've got one. I was talking to this lady over here, and she was saying, who is doing the construction on a different trail behind the speedway? Whose road is that?
Behind the speedway.
Behind the gas station.
Well, it's built.
That's all Billy Monee. Okay, good. That's what I thought, but I wanted to make sure, and I had told her wrong.
Straight out here, that's the village.
Okay.
They're gonna put a turnaround
keep going around in a circle.
It's an easy way to get hit.
And then you can take whatever, there's no stopping.
Oh, I
No more
hate
stop
those.
signs.
I've seen those in Wisconsin.
Wisconsin's
I
got all-
hate
They
those.
got all over
I can't
the
tell you how
city.
many times I could go around.
And where is this supposed to be done?
Up here on Main Street and Egyptian Trail.
Main Street, oh, okay. Okay.
Yep. There's a curve there now.
Yeah.
Right, so now it's
People
gonna
come
be
in
around
and then they gotta stop and look. So now they're just gonna keep,
That's really
I hope they don't get a big semi in there, it'll be a nice mess. Don't call me.
Any other comments from the electors? Okay, at this time, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
Awesome.
It's been moved by our Highway Commissioner David Dolce that we adjourn this meeting of Annual Town Meeting.
Second.
Second by our Assessor, Ms. Sandra Hurd. Are there any objections? Okay, it's been properly moved and second that we adjourn this meeting of the Annual Town Meeting of Monee Township. All those in favor, will be shown by raising your hand. Objections? Seeing none, motion carried.
All right.
Good night. Thank you for coming.